Hey everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we have solved some problems based on set and multi-set containers. Today we are going to start with the new container, which is map and multi-map. So you will be able to understand how you are going to use map and multi-map while solving problems. Okay, so our first problem is student marks record. So we have n number of students, okay, and also we have n number of marks corresponding to that student. Okay, so we need a data structure which can map a student. Means if a student A having a marks 10, then it should make a relation, right? It shouldn't happen that A also have a marks of 20 or 30, right? We just want to make a one-to-one relationship. So we are saying we need a data structure which can map a student roll number or name to a mark. If a student B having a marks 10, so this only will belong to the student B, not to the student A. So basically we want data like this. So for this we will be using map. Okay, students will be unique. If you are talking about a single classroom, there may be a multiple student with the same name. Okay, so in this case, instead of taking name, we can take roll number, right? Because roll numbers are unique for everyone. So instead of taking name, we will take roll number, and for that roll number we can store mark of that student. So our map stores data in a key value pair, right? So key our will be student roll numbers, value will be its marks. Okay, and now question is, you have to store students roll number and mark into the map and print in the ascending order of the roll number. Okay, so if you have roll number like this, you have to print in a ascending order. So 1 2 5, then 2 3 5, then 4 5 7. You have to print in a ascending order according to the roll number. So let's first declare our map. Okay, before declaring map, we should declare size of the map. Means how many students are going to be in the map. So first we will declare int n, then scene n. Okay, this is our size of map, or we can say this number of students will be available in the map. After this we will declare our map. Okay, so in this case I am going to take string comma int. So our roll number will be string, because roll number can be like this, right, where you have a digits as well as you have a characters. So we will take as a strings, then we will iterate n number of times to take input into the map. So we will write for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, this loop will run n times. Then we will declare two more variables, int roll and marks. Okay, so roll will take roll number as an input and mark will take marks as an input. Now there is one mistake. Here we are declaring string and integer. This is correct, but roll we are taking as a string, so we cannot write or declare as a integer. So we have to change it here. We will write string of roll. Okay, then int of marks. Okay, so our roll is string and marks is numbers. Now we will insert into the map. So for inserting we will write mp, then roll, then at that roll we are inserting the or assigning the marks. Okay, so this is our key, this is our value. Now we completed till here where we can insert students into the map. Now we have to print. For this we can write our loop for auto it mp, right, then cout it dot first. To print key we have to use first, then let's add space, then it dot second, then let's change line. Okay, so it will print our key, it will print our value. Okay, this is our whole code, because map will internally sort our data, so we don't have to sort. Now let's run this. Let's first remove this. This is our code from previous video. Okay, let's remove it, also remove it, also remove it. Okay, let's keep our n here. Okay, now we will declare our map of string, then integer, then mp. Okay, then we will run a loop to insert data I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. After this we will declare two variables. One of is string of roll, then int of mark, scene roll, then mark. Okay, now let's map into the map. So first we will write roll, because roll is our key. Then we will write marks, which is our value. Okay, it should be mp. Okay, because we are naming it as a mp. Okay, now let's print our map. So for auto 8 MP, then cout of it dot first, then let's add spaces, then it dot second, then let's change our line. Okay, now let's run it. Okay, so first we have to give the input. Let's take 5. Okay, so means we have to insert 5 students. Then let's take roll number and the marks. So let's take A1 as a roll number, then marks 45. We can take random number, then B1, then 59, then C1, then 76, then C8, 90, then N709. Okay, these are our inputs. Here you can see. Okay, let me expand it. Here you can see these are our inputs, and after this these are our output because they are in ascending order. So basically the input I have given already in ascending order. So let's change a little bit. Okay, let me copy paste here, then let's run it again, then paste it. Okay, let's make it a C0. Okay, now let's run it. Here you can see it is giving me sorted order. So this is our output. So whenever you want to insert unique data and also make a relation between two values, right, like students roll number and mark, and also frequency means a number how many times present in a arrays, and also you want a data in a sorted order, or you want data unique, and there is such more example where you can use the map, but this is our basic example. Okay, so now let's move to the another problem, word frequency counter. In the last video I already told you frequency is number of occurrence, right? So if we have a data 1 1 2 3, so we have to tell how many times a number is present in the array. So in this case 1 is present 2 times, 2 is present 1 time, and 3 is present 1 time. So these are the frequencies of these numbers. So here we are talking about the word. So we are going to have words like apple, then banana, apple, orange, banana, apple, right? So now you have to print word and the number of times it is available. So our apple is present 3 times, so you will write here 3. Then banana how many times? 2 times. Then orange how many times? 1 time. So this will be our output. Okay, so you can see it is one more example related to the map, where you may have seen sometimes when you search a document, right? So it will highlight all the documents similar to that words, and also give you the number of words available in that document, right? Means if you are searching for a, let's say, apple, so while searching it also give you a how many times, means it is present 27 times in a document. So these kind of real world scenarios are implemented using map, multimap, and other data structures. It is one simple example of map in a real world. So there is such more example. If you try to think, you will be able to find them. Okay, so let's implement into the code. So here you can see from the map we need two things. One is key, one is value. Okay, here you can see our key is of string, our value is of integer. Now let's write a code. So first we will declare n int, and then scene and number of words we are going to insert into the map. Then we will declare our map string and integer, right? String for these words and the integer for these frequencies. Now let's run our loop for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Then let's declare string of word. Okay, take a input of word. So this time we didn't declare this frequencies because we don't know how many times the word is available in the array, because it will be calculated by the map itself. So now we will only insert our key, and after key we will do plus plus. Means what is happening here, first this is our map. Okay, initially it was empty. First we insert a apple, right? We inserted a apple. So initially the integer value was 0. After doing plus plus it becomes 1 because it is increment. Now we insert second word, which is banana. So we insert banana. Okay, so banana also first time in the map, so it will also increase by 1. Now apples come again, so it will automatically find the apple and increment by 1, so it will become 2, right? Because map cannot store duplicates, and it will find its value using key and increment the previous value by 1, because we are using plus plus. Then orange also first time it will be 1. Then banana, here you can see banana is already available, so it will update banana by 1, then it will become 2. Then apple again, then it will find apple in the map, so previously apple was 2, then it will increment the frequency by 1, then it will become 3, right? So our final map will become apple 3, banana 2, orange 1. So we can also store the frequencies. In the previous video we were using multi-set, which was kind of long process to store the frequencies. Then there was bit of a different logic using of upper bound, so we can skip the duplicates. In this case we don't have to do anything. Now after writing this, we will print our map cout of it dot first, then space it dot second, then end line. Okay, this is our whole code. Okay, now let's write this code. Okay, so our int and cname will remain same, our map will remain same because first is string, second is integer, then our loop will remain same. Okay, now let's change it here. This time we are only inserting a word, and we will also take input all that word. Then let's do a plus plus here, and here will be our word. Okay, and this loop will remain same. Now let's run our code. Okay, first we will give number of words, it is 6, then apple space, then banana, then apple, then orange, then apple, then banana, then apple. Okay, let's run it. Here you can see apple 3, banana 2, and orange 1, right? So in this case you can use map to sort the words and count how many times that word is available. Okay, that's it for today. We have seen two types of problem based on map and the data types we were using, string and integer. Okay, so in the first problem we are using roll number as a key and the marks as a value. Okay, so here the way of writing is different, and the counter frequency also, the way of writing is different. The code in both questions are similar except these number of lines, right? When you start coding you will find most of the syntax is similar to other questions, so if you keep practicing it will come in to the habits, because from these two problems you can say they are solving different types of problems using same type of code, but we have to change little bit of code based on our conditions or based on the problems. So thank you everyone, have a nice day.